Hey, JC mounted jaw, baby. Woo! Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I'm always excited to be here with you guys. I got a real treat for you all. Just the other day, I showed you guys that a new friend, Josh from Myerchin 455 Adventures, hooked me up with these painted rocks. He painted them himself. Well, there's more to the story, and there's more to that friendship as it goes on and on. So let me tell you what came in the box with these. A huge, huge surprise for a knife guy. Let's check it out, guys. All right, so the story goes, I'm going to put a link in the description of this video to a video on Josh's channel, Myerchin 455 Adventures. There's a video I want you guys to watch that goes right along with this, because he did something awesome, outstanding, spontaneous, and I'm very grateful that his story came over into my story, and now we share a story. Pretty awesome. So I have this Myerchin Pro rigging knife. Really cool. I dig that whale. And you guys know our buddy Randy at Randy's WSG would have really liked that and probably cracked a joke or two. We'll check this baby out. Looks like it's in good shape, right? It's a marine knife for a ship or a rig, and it's got a couple features that are going to be really important for me to explain to you guys here. One thing is that the stitching is coming off down here, so I'm going to put something in there so that this locks in instead of going all the way through. I'm going to have to wet form, because as soon as you go like that, both of the tools come out. So I'm going to have to wet form the leather to get it a little bit tighter. Now I need a little bit more time to do that, and I'm not going to be able to do that on this show right here today. But I think this is an awesome knife, and the story goes is that he gave this to me. Josh, thank you. Thank you very much. Now he also gifted me a knife, a vintage tool from his pop. So I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to make it shine. And I'm going to sharpen it up for use. Really cool tool. That wood is really awesome. And look, it's pinned in there. So the blade probably goes up to about right there, and then it gets pinned in there. But it's solid. I like it. Thank you, Josh. Especially, you know, coming from your dad to over here at Mountain of Jar. We appreciate you so much, man. Thank you. I'll clean that up for you, and I'll make you proud. Now this, Josh and his daughter were out one day, and they were magnet fishing by the bay. And what did they say? It's not what they say, it's what they saw as they pulled on the line. And this is their find. My kids hate me because I rhyme some stupid stuff sometimes. But anyways, check this out. This is a Myerchin Pro rigging knife. Beautiful, beautiful knife. Myerchin Generation 2, tested at sea. Pro Marine stainless steel. And once you guys see the story behind this, you guys are going to be amazed on how good of shape this is. It is beautiful. It is an awesome, awesome knife. So I'm going to throw a little bit of mineral oil on it. I'm going to wipe it down. I'm going to sharpen it. We're going to use it. The sheath I have to work on later. But this is a no joke type of tool, guys. This you stick in the knots, and you kind of get them to loosen up so that you can untie the knot. And these are right here are for the shackles on the ship or whatever rig or whatever boat. You know, you put those in there, and then you put those in there. It's a different type of shackle. It's not this, but you get the idea by me showing you that right there. See, I don't think it would quite work for that because the shackle's like a little square, you know, so it would work. I don't have a shackle. I live in the desert, guys, so no shackles for me around here. But I thought that was really cool to know. So it's a fixed blade. These marine knives, this company, Myerchin, also makes folding knives. Now, what I read from some of these seaman stories, nautical tales, if you would, is that typically a fixed blade would go to the captain. He would carry that on his side, and the folding blades would go to the seamen, to the crew. And a lot of the times, they would look something like this. They would be gifted one time to a crewman, and anything after that, lost or stolen, they'd have to replace themselves. So this is a pretty cool Rough Rider, Marlin spike, burlap micarta handle, and glow-in-the-dark liners. Glow-in-the-dark liners. Want to see if they glow in the dark? I'm gonna... Oh, wow, look. It's got that orange stuff. Charge it up, baby. Charge it up. Let me go turn off the light, okay? See if they glow in the dark. Be right back. Whoa! That's cool. Oh, nice. Huh. Pretty cool. Let me go turn on the light. So absolutely that is a cool thing about this one here. And I think if you turn it this way, the blade locks. Now on some of them, if you turn the bail, the blade locks. That'd be pretty cool, right? Now I have a vintage. This is a Schrade Walden, and this is a sailor's knife. This is from Chris Gary, gave me this. Look at that. Pretty darn cool, don't you figure, folks? I'm gonna take these two out of the picture just for a moment. All right, so it's the steel is a pro grade German stainless steel. It's similar or equal to 440C, and its hardness here in the U.S. Although they add for saltwater resistance, they add antioxidant elements. Has a sheep's foot blade and follows the classic style of nautical knives, I guess. At times, if needed, they have jimping here for deeper pushing and cutting of the rope, but they also put a slight little edge or bevel, I guess, on the spine so that it could be hit with a hammer and not cause any breaks or chips, you know. So kind of like if you're out bushcrafting a stick and you want to use it as a peg for tying a rope or something like that, you want to trim the edges, right? So when you pound it, it doesn't split and burst. That's kind of like the idea here, is they kind of like shaved, or I guess that's the word I'm going to use, is shaved it a bit. That way when you hit it with the hammer, it would slice through that rope, but lessen the damage of the actual spine or tang. Wow. I dig it, guys. It is super, super cool. I read that this was pretty likely cocobolo wood, which is one of the hardest woods available that people are using for handles. Talked about the shackle, and it definitely has a hole for a lanyard, and they would definitely use that on the ship. You know, if the ship was going side to side, of course they wanted to put that lanyard around their wrist. That way, in case they dropped their knife, they could get it and then put it back in its sheath. The Marlin spike is a full 7 inches and has a smaller shackle key, which tends to be a little tighter around the actual shackles, because from what I read, this larger shackle tends to slip off of the shackle quite a bit, right? So if you're here, you're gonna slip off, I guess is what they're saying, just like I did right there. But if you're here, you know, you have more control of it. That's what that Marlin spike's for. I would not suggest putting a like a lanyard in there. And hey, this is slightly magnetized. It's got some magnetic properties. Huh. I didn't read that anywhere. I wonder if when Josh picked it up magnet fishing, if he magnetized it. I don't know, but cool story. Go check his channel out. I'm gonna put that link in. You guys can watch that. It's such a great part of this story, you know. If not, it is the part of this story that you guys got to check out. So let me just clean this up a bit, and then we're gonna cut some stuff. Okay, guys? All right, I'm back, and this bad boy sharpened up nice. Look at the wood. Look at how the wood cleaned up. Oh, it's beautiful wood. That is beautiful wood. Wow. So I just grabbed some paracord. Let's see, I'm just gonna go with 3 loops right there, and I'm gonna use my gifted blade, and I'm gonna go right in there, and I'm gonna go right here, cut that bad boy. Easy peasy. I cleaned up the sheath a bit. And there you go. What a beautiful gift. What a beautiful story. I appreciate you, Josh, over at Fire Chicken 4455 Adventures. While you're taking a look at the video that I'm going to link to you guys, take some time to check out some of his other videos. He doesn't drag on and on, man. He gets to the point with his videos. They're entertaining, and it's stuff maybe you've never heard of that will just amaze you like it did me. Mount a jar.